What's that saying? There are many ways to stuff a pepper. I will show you how to make Turkish-style stuffed peppers. It's a straightforward version with fairly easy prep, and the oven does the work for you. First, let's get that flavor base going. I dice a medium to large onion, quite finely. Then in a pan, heat up 2 tablespoons of olive oil and add the finely diced onion. Saute until nice and golden brown. Now add the rice and stir it around, coat it with the oil, let it cook for a couple of more minutes, then add a little more oil and the tomato paste. Mix everything well and cook for a few more minutes. We want this mixture to cool down a bit before we stuff the peppers. Now let's prep the peppers. Wash them, then cut off the tops and remove all the seeds. We'll use these tops as lids later. In the meantime, let's prepare the filling. In a large bowl, combine the ground meat or mince, which is beef and lamb. Add 1 egg. Add the cool onion and rice mixture to the bowl. Season well with salt and pepper. Add the chopped herbs and add some spring onions if you're using. I have loads in my garden at this time of the year. I just use my hands to mix everything well until I have a really nice even consistency. Alright, time for the fun part. Take a spoonful of the filling, or just use your hands again, and gently stuff each pepper cavity, leaving a little space at the top. But if you don't fancy the mucky stuff, you can just don a pair of gloves if you want. Now find a casserole dish that fits your peppers snugly. I have a cast iron dish, but a ceramic or enamel pot would work perfectly. Once the peppers are in the dish, pour a little hot water into each one to help them steam while cooking. Bear in mind that the dish will be heavy and you don't want to have it too full with hot liquid. For the sauce, simply combine the tomato passata or chopped tomatoes, hot water, salt, a little bit of oil, give it a good stir and pour the sauce over the peppers. You want the sauce to come at least halfway up the peppers. Don't worry if you need to add a little more depending on your dish size. If you have some fresh thyme, feel free to add a few sprigs on top for extra flavor. Now preheat your oven to 220 degrees Celsius or 428 Fahrenheit. Pop the lid on the baking dish and bake the peppers for 45 minutes. This will let them steam nicely and cook the rice through. After 45 minutes, take the dish out and carefully remove the lid. It will be very hot. Check the peppers with a fork or with the tip of a knife. They should be tender and cooked through. I bake then for an additional 20 or 30 minutes without the lid. That will give these peppers a beautiful caramelized finish. The sauce will reduce slightly, but if it seems too dry, feel free to top it up with a little more hot water. Just make sure everything simmers well together. I serve 1 or 2 peppers per person. Normally I would have 2 because they are absolutely irresistible. Ladle some sauce on top and serve with yogurt or sour cream, depends on which one is your favorite, and dunk some soft or crusty bread. Absolutely amazing. I love them so much. I hope you will too. Enjoy.